so now we have Sonic X issue number 27. Apparently it seems Archie thought the story of El Gran Gordo would be so popular that they just had to make 2 issues on it. And when you know it, this issue sucks too. But is it actually worse than the last issue? Or does this one have something in it that makes it at least worth reading? Well, not to give away the answer, but no. But regardless, let's take a look at the next issue of the El Gran Gordo story. I'm SonicComicWorld, and here's my review of Sonic X issue number 27. Okay, first up, the cover, and oh my god, is this stupid. I mean, it looks okay. Pat Spaz did the cover again, and it looks alright, but the main thing that bugs me about the cover is this. Who is the Cape? Are you serious? Are you guys really trying to make this Cape guy a mysterious character? Newsflash, guys, it's not really a mystery when we already know who this Cape guy is. And why's that? Because it was revealed to be Bo-kun at the end of last issue! I mean, did Archie seriously believe we would have no idea who this character on the cover was? Even someone who didn't even read the last issue can look at this cover and say, oh yeah, it's totally Bo-kun. I mean, what was the point in this? If you're going to try to make a character on the front cover a mystery, at least try to make it look like a mystery. Take, for example, issue 231. When the cover for this issue was first released, it showed this blocked-off image that looked like a character, but at the time, nobody really knew who it was. The only clue we got was that the figure looked robotic. That's it. It created a lot of suspension and pretense about who it might be, and people's theories were popping up everywhere. Fans eagerly wanted to know who it was, and they couldn't wait for the reveal. And when the truth was finally shown to us, a lot of us still weren't ready for it. Nor were we ready to accept it either. Maybe Amy fans were, but that's beside the point. The point is, making a character look mysterious and unknown on the front cover of a comic book takes a lot more effort than this. Now, I'm not sure if they actually did block out Bo-kun when this cover was first released, but seeing as how it's Sonic X, I highly doubt that. Anyway, so despite having a stupid cover, let's check out the story. Or lack thereof. So the story for this issue is called Conquest is Like a Box of Chocolates. Okay. It begins with, oh god, I'm gonna be sick. Okay. It begins with Gran Gordo welcoming everyone to another spectacular wrestling match. And who was the person that arranged tonight's fight? The fucking president of Station Square. Oh my god. Really? This is what the president likes to do during his spare time? Going to wrestling matches? Shouldn't you be busy trying to make the economy better? Or, in someone else's case, making it worse? And just like you'd expect, the fucking president, can't see that El Gran Gordo is really Dr. Eggman. I know this may sound wrong to say, but I hope this president does get shot in the head. But on a happier note, you may have noticed that the drawings for this issue have improved greatly since the last issue. That's because this time the drawings were done by Stephen Butler. And I'm just going to say this right now, I frickin' love his work. Butler's drawings are so realistic and so well detailed that I think he's the best artist in the Sonic comics. But I doubt even his excellent work can save this issue. So anyway, continuing on, we see Gran Gordo challenging a fighter who goes by the name of the Mighty Morsel. What's next? The aggressive appetizer? So obviously it seems Deco has dressed up as the Mighty Morsel, but apparently Eggman doesn't realize this until after he takes off the mask first. What? How can he not clearly see that it's... Forget it. So you might be wondering, why is Deco dressed as a wrestler now? Okay, granted, most of you are still wondering why Eggman is still dressed as a wrestler. But anyway, it seems Deco has some information about Bo-kun. But before we are given the details, we suddenly cut into the Thorndike mansion, where it seems Boko is trying to sneak in as a reporter. But Ella recognizes Boko right away and slams the door on him. Another character who actually has a brain in this comic book? Say it ain't so! And what follows is, I have to be honest, probably the funniest part in the whole issue. It keeps showing Boko trying to sneak his way into the mansion, only to have the doors slammed in his face again, and again, and again. I would say they are just ripping off a Looney Tunes joke here, but then again, who hasn't already done this joke? Finally, after many failed attempts, Ella does let Boko to come inside. Why? Because he finally tells the truth to her of why he came in the first place. Wow, you think Ella does that with other people? I mean, imagine if Eggman just walked up to the door and went, "Hi, I'm here to see Sonic and apologize to him for all my plans to try and kill him." "Nice try, Eggman, but you're not fooling anyone."
"Oh, blast it! And I was really hoping I would be able to sneak inside and finally kill him."
"There, see how easier it is when you just tell the truth? Go right in."
"Really? Thanks."
"Eggman, what are you doing here?"
"Oh, I'm here to kill you, Sonic." "What?"
He's the fastest thing alive!
Anyway, so Boko walks up to Sonic, who's kind of relaxed despite the fact that one of his villains is standing right in front of him. Granted, it's just Boko, so no harm done, I suppose. But anyway, Boko tells Sonic to follow him to the sports arena where the world leaders are in the middle of a trap. But Sonic is now worried because he's convinced Eggman has given up on the evil villain thing. Really, Sonic? You really think Eggman is no longer going to be your arch enemy? That's like Mario being convinced that Bowser will no longer be his arch enemy. It's just not possible. But apparently it seems Eggman is not the one Boko's worried about, as we cut back to the sports arena where we see the true reason for Boko's worry. It's Bokoon. Oh, excuse me, it's not Bokoon, it's Emperor, Super, Awesome, Mega, Brilliant, Shiny, Ikai? Katane? Zoop Zowie with a cherry on top, Bokoon. Just rolls right off your tongue, doesn't it? And I thought Captain Super Foxman, the mutant cyborg clone, was bad enough. So yeah, Bokoon has apparently gone cuckoo in the head. Not that he was already to begin with, but whatever. With the world leaders captured, Bokoon begins to make his demands. Everyone must now work for candy companies, Halloween will be on every Saturday, cavities are now illegal, and the term fun size will forever be changed.
Who wrote this?
Oh, yeah. God damn it. So as Bokoon continues to make his stupid demands, he gives a demonstration on what fun size should be.
Where the hell did he get those robots?
So after realizing that Bokoon has gone crazy, or just crazier, Sonic agrees to help out. He tells Boko to keep his loony luchador busy? What? Well, he takes care of the robots. Back in the arena, Bokoon tries to kidnap the president but is saved by El Gran Gordo. Wow, this president cannot get any more lamer. And you gotta love this line by Eggman. El Gran Gordo protects one and all.
Lies! Fucking lies!
But here's a good laugh for you. The president actually thinks that Bokoon is actually worse than Dr. Eggman. Okay, it's official. Eggman has forever hit an all-time low. Becoming a wrestler wasn't low enough. Now we have confirmation that Bokoon, that little flying abomination whose only purpose is to bitch and moan, is actually more evil than Dr. Eggman. Oh, have the mighty have fallen. And speaking of Bokoon, he arrives on the scene as he addresses Gran Gordo by saying, "At last we meet again for the first time." That doesn't make any sense. In fact, a lot of Bokoon's lines in this issue don't make any sense. At least they're silly, though. So Bokoon orders his fun-sizers to squeeze the strudel out of this overbaked pastry. What the hell? Oh, but Sonic finally arrives, ready to kick some Bokoon butt. So Sonic takes care of the giant robots in probably the most cliché way you can think of. Yeah, bet you didn't see that one coming, did you? Back down below, GORDO challenges Bokun to a match, but Bokun's cape suddenly increases in length as he uses it to distract Eggman. Seriously, how the hell did that cape grow so big all of a sudden? When we first see it, it looked like this. Now it looks like this. What the hell happened here? And how is Bokun able to move around this fast and not get his cape all tangled up? This needs an explanation here. So as Bokun and Eggman continue their fight, we see, whoa! Did Bokun just punch Eggman in the gonads? I mean, technically it looks like Bokun is punching Eggman in the face, but then why is Bokun positioned down here at that specific area? Weird. So Eggman feels distraught because he has been defeated and humiliated. But Deco tries to cheer him up, saying that it's not like this is the first time he's been humiliated. Gee, nice work, Deco. But Deco and Boko go on to say that a hero cannot win this battle alone. But maybe a mad scientist can.
A dog cannot make this journey alone. But maybe a wolf can.
Yeah, I know, but I just had to put that in. So taking Deco and Boko's advice, El Gran Gordo suddenly disappears and Dr. Eggman stands proud once again. By the way, how did he manage to change costumes like that so fast? He's a mad scientist. How else? Yeah, I guess that's a good enough answer. So, like you'd expect, everyone is in total shock when they find out that El Gran Gordo was really Dr. Eggman all this time. I don't believe it. I don't believe how everyone could be so stupid not to notice it. What a heel turn. No, I like to call it, what a fucking stupid plot twist. You've got to be kidding me. I know, this story is absolutely stupid, isn't it? Still, I would have loved to see Chris's reaction to all of this. Oh, I hope he cried like a little baby again. So Sonic rushes up to Eggman, saying that he knew it could never last. Well, if you knew that all along, then why didn't you just... Forget it. So Eggman begins to come up with a plan to stop Bokun, but he needs Sonic to keep Bokun busy while he... Wait a minute! Now Bokun's cape is short again! Just what the hell's going on with this cape anyway? So Sonic begins to distract Bokun as he goes on to say that he actually misses Dr. Eggman. Oh yeah, but I'm sure you wouldn't be saying that if you were the Sonic in the main series right now. I think that you would probably want him dead. But anyway, Bokun does not appreciate Sonic's attempt to attack him as he insults Sonic by calling him a cough drop. Oh, the horror! I can take rodent, rat, and even troublemaking teenager, but a cough drop? That's just going too far! So Bokun tries to fight back, but he's just no match for, okay, now the cape is long again. How is this even possible? What, does Bokun have some sort of button that causes his cape to change in size or something? This does not make sense. Anyway, as I was saying, Bokun tries to fight back, but he's just no match for Sonic's speed and strength. Meanwhile, while Eggman continues to talk in nerd language, no offense, he finally has the answer. So Sonic throws Bokun towards Eggman as he defeats Bokun by doing a belly flop on him. Huh. How anticlimactic. Bokun tries to escape until he finally collapses on the mat. Eggman concludes by saying that Bokun was just on a hyper sugar rush the entire time and he calculated when it would finally stop. What, so does this mean that Bokun is just... Yes? Wait, what do you mean? You mean he's... Oh my god. Are you actually saying that he's... Oh, he's just taking a nap. Damn it. So after Bokun gets defeated, Eggman addresses the entire crowd saying that they have all fallen for his fiendish plot. What plot? And they fell for his brilliant fake persona. Brilliant? And they led him too close to their plans. What plans? And their hearts. Do they even have those? And now Eggman knows everything. And that means he knows... Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, Eggman is just making a scene here, and Sonic is none the wiser. So the so-called truce between them ends, and Eggman and the others escape in one of the giant robot's heads. Now, as to why Sonic couldn't just defeat Eggman right there, because unfortunately this comic series, for whatever reason, needed to continue. Yeah, that may sound like a lame excuse, but when it comes to stupid plot holes like that, it's really the only answer that makes sense. Well, okay, maybe that doesn't make sense, but just forget it! So as Eggman escapes, Sonic notices Gran Gordo's mask lying on the mat. As he picks it up, he wonders about becoming El Rapido Azul. Oh God, no, 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 no! Oh, thank God! Don't ever joke about that again, Sonic! Jesus, that's the last thing I need right now. Whew. Well, at least I never have to worry about that again.
You will be. You will be.
What was that? Huh. And that was Sonic X issue number 27. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's not as bad as the last issue. I mean, the main problem with the last issue is that it looked like it was supposed to be taken seriously. And with a ridiculous story like this behind it, it just failed miserably. Maybe it was intended as a joke to begin with, but the only problem was it wasn't funny. The jokes were lame, the dialogue was stupid, and it just wasn't that enjoyable of a read. With this issue, however, you can tell they were at least trying to have some fun with it. There were some funny moments here and there, and sometimes the dialogue was just so over-the-top corny that you couldn't help but smile sometimes. Especially when it came to Bokun's dialogue. Oh, the story is still stupid beyond compare, don't get me wrong, but at least they tried to make it as a joke this time, and in the end, it certainly didn't turn out as bad as the last issue was. Plus, there are just other minor things that make this issue a little better. One, the drawings are just spectacular. As I said before, Stephen Butler is probably the best artist for the Sonic comics. I just love his work, and I look forward to seeing it in the comics every time. Also, there is just some sort of happiness and relief I get when I see Eggman finally taking off that stupid disguise near the end. Call it a guilty pleasure, but it was just nice to see Eggman back to his old self again. Thank God. Overall, I give this issue a 5 out of 10. Aside from the things that make it a little better, it still doesn't excuse the stupid story and the horrible writing behind this plot. Ian Flynn must have had a lot of time on his hands to come up with a ridiculous story like this. Time that should have been used on the more important and better main series instead. But I guess everyone just has a bad ball game every now and then. But let me tell you, this is one ball game that I won't be revisiting again anytime soon. Fuck El Gran Gordo and fuck these two issues. Burn in hell. Wow. Glad I'm finally done with those two monstrosities. Now, what issues should I take a look at next? Well, seeing as how I've taken a look at some issues from the main series and the Sonic X series, I think it's about time for Sonic Universe to make its debut. But I'm not just going to take a look at one simple issue. Oh no, I'm going to be reviewing a whole frickin' arc. That's right, 4 issues, 4 parts, 1 epic review. Well, maybe not epic, but you know what I mean. So which universe arc am I going to be reviewing? Well, that's up for you to decide. To give my subscribers what they want, I want you to pick the arc that I will be reviewing. Which one is your favorite? Shadow, Mobius 30 Years Later, Knuckles, Journey to the East, Tails, Treasure Team Tango, Silver, or Scourge? It's all up to you. So send your comments and requests below. Thank you all for watching. I am Sonic Comic World, and I'll see you all next time. Keep on juicing.
Wait a minute! What about the other 2 issues that feature El Gran Gordo? Aren't you going to review those too?
There. Now no one will have heard him say that.
Emperor, super awesome, mega brilliant, shiny, ika, 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 oh, god damn it.